4 intrepid players are on the road to riches. In their path, this mechanical mountain. Will any of them find a route through to our £10,000 jackpot? We're about to find out on Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the 4 players hoping to win big.
I'm Christy, a film distributor from Manchester.
I'm Richard, a painter and decorator from Reading.
I'm Diane, a secretary from Cheshire.
I'm Simon, a medical student from London.
Good luck to you all. Let's play Tipping Points. In round 1, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you'll have a choice to make. You can choose to play one of your counters into the machine, or if you think she's not quite ready to pay out yet, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Every counter you get out of the machine is worth £50 to your score. The player with the lowest score at the end of this round will be eliminated with absolutely nothing. You'll see that there are 3 counters in the machine that look a little bit different. They've got question marks on them. They are our mystery counters. Still worth £50 each, but they come with a bonus prize that'll be yours to keep whatever happens today if you can get them into the win zone. So don't take your eyes off the mystery counters. Hands on your buzzers, here comes your first question. How many times has the England team won the FIFA World Cup trophy? Christy?
Once.
It is just once. So, do you want to play or pass?
I would like to pass to Richard, please.
Right then, Richard, you get to launch the machine.
Drop zone 3, please, Ben.
OK, let's light it up. So, what we've got here then, Richard,
It's quick.
was a very rapid drop. Got them over that top shelf. What are you thinking, Christy?
I may regret it.
Oh, well done, Richard. 3 with the first counter, which is £150. We take from the machine, put it into your bank. Very well done. You've got £150, 2 counters left. Next question for everybody. If you were to order a café au lait in France, what would you expect to receive? Diane?
Coffee with milk.
Absolutely. So, do you want to play, Diane, or do you want to pass?
I'll pass to Simon, please.
Right, Simon, here you go. Your chance now. Where are you going to play?
Can I go for drop zone 4, please?
Of course you can. Let's load up drop zone 4 for Simon. Another quick drop. Can you get that mystery counter over the top shelf? Oh, there was a bit of a hole there. Simon, nothing for that one, I'm afraid. So you're down to 2 counters now.
Oh.
We've had an ambient drop. They're out of play, I'm afraid. Simon, they fell just too late. And they're riding as well.
Never mind then.
Next question for everybody. Inferno is a 2013 novel by which author? Richard?
Dan Brown.
It is Dan Brown, Richard. Well done. Now, would you like to play or would you like to pass?
I will pass it to Christy.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Christy. He returns the favour. Where are you going to go?
I'll go with drop zone 1.
Let's light up drop zone 1, please. How's that, Christy? You like that one?
Not bad, not bad. Couldn't get any over. Oh. Harsh.
Very hard. Oh, that whole shelf wants to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of about now, if possible.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to go.
Oh, yep.
OK.
And you've got one at the back.
Ooh.
So, you did manage to get just the one, Christy. £50 from the machine. We put it into your bank. That means you're off the mark as well. You've got £50 and you've got 2 counters left. Next question for everybody. Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin were the 3... Christy?
Rat Pack.
The 3 core members of which 1950s entertainment group? The Rat Pack indeed. Christy, do you want to play or pass?
It's tough. I think I'll pass to Simon, please.
Simon, another one pass to you. Where are you going to put it?
Can I go for drop zone 4, please?
Let's light up drop zone 4 for Simon. Try again. We need to get something out, Simon. We need to get you some money.
That'd be ideal.
gonna get something over.
No.
Simon!
Not good.
Simon! Another one into the machine, no movement whatsoever. So Simon, you're down to just the one counter.
That's all right.
You need to use it very wisely indeed. Next question. In which US state is the Grand Canyon? Christy.
Nevada?
It's not, Christy. It's in Arizona. So, Christy, by buzzing in and giving me the wrong answer, we have to take one of your counters from you. That's going to go into the penalty pot. You'll all be playing for that at the end of the round. Christy, you're down to just the one counter. Next question. Played by Simon Baker, by what name is the character Patrick Jane known in the title of a US... Richard?
The Mentalist.
A US TV crime drama series. It is The Mentalist. Well done, Richard. So, do you want to play or pass?
I'm going to pass to Diane.
Oh, I can get a go.
Right, Dan. You get to have a go. Where are you going to play?
Could I have drop zone 3, please, Ben?
Let's load up drop zone 3.
It's flat, that's good.
Now it is flat. Richard passed this one to you. Should he have gone himself? Maybe he should. 5. He hangs his head in shame. 5 across the tipping point, Diane. Well done.
Thank
That
you.
is £250 with your first drop. We take from the machine, put it into your bank.
Thank you.
That means you're off the mark as well. You've got £250 and you've got 2 counters left. Next question for everybody. Twister is an American slang term for what type of wind? Simon?
Tornado.
That's correct. So, do you want to play or pass?
I'm going to have to pass it to Christy, please.
Christy, your last counter. So this could be your last chance to get some money.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
Drop zone 1.
OK, let's load up drop zone 1. You've had 1 out of drop zone 1, Christy. Can you get some more? Oh, now then, we
not
need that to be
really
flat.
Yes, right.
Nice.
It's flat. It's not looking great though, is it?
Can you get it far enough
Could be
over?
good.
Oh, it's hanging on, Christy.
This is not going well.
No counters for you this time. So, Christy, it means you've used all 3 of your counters. You've got £50. For the time being, though, Christy, you're out of the round. So, Richard, Diane, Simon, just the 3 of you left in. They're out of play, I'm afraid. So, they will be voided from the machine. No one gets to take those into their bank. So, Richard, Diane, Simon, your next question. What part of your face is bruised if you have a shiner? Diane?
Your eye.
It is your eye.
I think I'll play this one, Ben,
OK.
and I'll go for drop zone 3, please.
Let's load it up. Could be gonna go.
Oh,
That silver counter wants to go, doesn't it? Is it
Yeah.
gonna go now? Nope.
nope, doesn't want to go.
Staying there, Diane. So another counter goes into the machine. Nothing comes out, I'm afraid. So you're now down to your last counter. Next question. Which actress starred opposite Humphrey Bogart in the Oscar-winning film The African Queen? Diane?
Catherine Hepburn?
It was Catherine Hepburn, yes. Well done, Diane.
Yeah.
So, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Can I pass to Richard, please?
Right then, Richard.
Gonna have to go drop zone 3 again, please, Ben.
Right, let's load up drop zone 3. For the 4th time today. How's that, Richard? Pleased with that one?
Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. And even more happy now.
So, you can see that mystery counter, you can see the silver counter, the tipping point is extraordinary in front of drop zone 3. Nothing fell for you, though, I'm afraid, Richard. So a good pass from Diane. Now, all 3 of you have just the 1 counter left. Next question. How many heads was the mythical Greek watchdog Cerberus? Simon?
3.
Usually said to have. 3 is correct. So, do you want to play?
Yes, please.
Whereabouts?
Can I play drop zone 3, please?
OK, let's load up drop zone 3.
Risky.
Anything over the edge, surely.
Yep.
Just need that top shelf. Is that going to get you enough of
that's
a
ideal.
shove? Go on. No, Simon. No counters for you this time, but for the time being now, like Christy, you've used up 3 counters, Simon, so you're out of the running. There is 1 counter in the penalty pot, of course, you'll all be playing for. Richard and Diane, next question for you. In the Sooty show, what kind of animal is Sooty's girlfriend, Sue? Diane?
Panda.
She is a panda. So,
I think I'll play this one, Ben,
Okay.
and I'll go for drop zone 3, please.
let's load it up. Simon couldn't get them out. Can you, Diane? Oh, that might be all it needed. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
That silver one's gone. You're going to get some now as well. And there's the others. Well done, Diane.
Thank you.
That's another 9 counters, Diane. Very well done.
Thank you.
£450 that we take from the machine, we put it into your bank. So you've used all 3 of your counters, you've managed to get yourself £700. But Diane, hidden amongst all of those counters is one of our mystery counters. So you've won a
Wow.
prize. Would you like to know what it is?
Yes, please.
You've won West End theatre tickets and dinner, courtesy of wish.co.uk.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Good stuff. OK, so Richard, just you left in. Don't need to use your buzzer, but you do need to give me the right answer to this question to put that counter into the machine. Richard, in which county of the UK is the seaside town of Great Yarmouth?
Norfolk.
It is Norfolk. Well done, Richard. So you get to put your final counter into the machine.
And I think it's going to have to be drop zone 2.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2 for the first time. Top shelf still quite full. They'll be yours.
Be nice if that one lands
Need
flat.
that to get flat. It is flat. Will you get anything from those? Yeah, there's 2 from that drop. It might stay at 2. They are staying on the top shelf. So 2 across the tipping point, which is £100. We take that from the machine and put it into your bank. You finish up with £250. So as things stand, Diane is out in the lead with £700. Then it's Richard with £250. Christy has £50. Simon didn't get anything in the bank, but it's not over. There is 1 counter in the penalty pot. Up for grabs right now. I'm going to ask one more question. If you buzz in and give me the correct answer, you'll put the counter into the machine. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, you will be frozen out. Simon, you need to give me the right answer to be in with a chance of going through to the next round. Here comes your penalty pot question. What is the capital city of Spain? Simon?
Madrid.
It is Madrid. Well done. So,
Can I go for drop zone 2, please?
drop zone 2 it is. Load it up. 1 counter will draw you level with Christy. And we'll have sudden death. 2, you'll go through.
Come on,
And
machine.
Christy's going home. You needed that. Is it going to be enough? I'm not sure it is. Oh, Simon! You got a little rider at the end as well, but
Not sure that's going to make a difference.
no. Oh, you won the penalty pot, but unfortunately still didn't get anything into the bank. So at the end of the round, Diane has £700, Richard has £250, Christy just makes it through with a single counter and £50. Simon, we found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
That's all right. Thank you.
In this round, they'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Each correct answer gets another counter to put into the machine. As before, any counters that come out are worth £50 to their score. The player with the lowest score at the end of this round will be eliminated from the game with absolutely nothing. Diane, you have the lead, so it's your choice. Would you like to face the machine first, or would you like Richard or Christy to go instead?
I think I'd like Richard to go first, please, Ben.
So, Richard, you're up first. 30 seconds, please. Your time starts now. According to the saying, what is always greener on the other side of the fence?
Grass.
Correct. Certain species of which large marine mammal have plates of baleen in place of teeth?
Pass.
Wales. Replacing Julia Donaldson, who was named Children's Laureate in June 2013?
Pass.
Mallory Blackman. Which Australian city is famous for its opera house that sits overlooking...
Sydney.
Correct. Model Amber Le Bon's father is the lead singer of which iconic pop band?
Pass.
Duran Duran. Which football trophy was first won by the team Wanderers in 1872?
Woodland.
Football trophy? FA Cup?
Yeah.
The FA Cup. Richard, 2 correct answers. So, where would you like to start?
drop zone 2.
Let's load up drop zone 2, please.
Just filled the gap.
Just filled the hole, Richard. If you can get something across that top shelf, there is a lot along the bottom.
Drop zone 2 again, please.
Load it up. Down and out. Is that going to be the one? Oh, no, Richard. No counters for you this time. So, Richard, you stick with £250. Diane, we come back to you. Are you ready to face the machine, or would you like Christy to go?
I think I'd like to play now, Ben.
OK, 30 seconds on the clock, please. Your time starts now. According to the children's nursery rhyme, which toy goes round and round the garden?
A teddy bear.
Correct. Belfast is the capital city of which country of the United Kingdom?
Ireland.
It's not, it's Northern Ireland. According to the song, what animal was Yankee Doodle riding when he went to town?
Pony.
Correct. What four-letter word can be used to describe temporary lodgings, especially the rooms an actor stays in when on tour?
Pass.
Digs. Which female Motown star duetted with Marvin Gaye on the 1974 top 10 hit You Are Everything?
Diana Ross.
Correct. What nationality is former footballer David Ginola?
Spanish.
He was French.
French.
3 correct answers, Diane. So 3 counters to put into the machine. Where do you want to start?
Can I go drop zone 2, please, Ben?
Light up drop zone 2. Richard's put 2 in. And it looks like you could get some. What about the tipping points?
Oh, just one.
So that's 1 across the tipping point, Diane. Well done, that's £50. It's got you started. You've got 2 more to go.
Can I have drop zone 2 again, please, Ben?
Yes, you can. Let's start it up. Yeah, now,
I don't know. It's gonna
bit
go
of a hole
over.
there.
No, filled a hole.
is this playing into Christy's hands?
Let's hope
Diane, you've got 1 more counter.
Drop zone 2 again, please,
OK,
Ben.
let's start it up. This will be the 7th counter in. We've only had 3 out. There was an awful lot along the tipping point. Got them down. Oh, just. Is this the one you needed? 2, which is another £100. So that makes 150 in total from those 3 counters. We take that from the machine, put it into your bank. Diane, you finish up with £850. Well done.
Thank you.
So, Christy, we come to you. Your chance now. 30 seconds on the clock, please. Your time starts now. In 1995, which pop singer had a 10-metre tall statue of himself floated down the Thames to promote
Michael
one
Jackson.
of his... Correct. What type of sweet, dark red fortified wine is also another name for a harbour?
Pass.
Port.
Ah.
Which actor starred as Arthur Parker in the 1978 Dennis Potter TV musical Pennies from Heaven?
Dennis Waterman.
Bob Hoskins. What name is given to the scientific study of the stars and planets?
Astrology.
Astronomy.
Ah.
The name of which national chain of cafes could correctly be translated into English as ready to eat?
Pret a Manger.
Correct. Chuck D and Flavor Flav are members of which long-standing hip-hop group?
My mind has gone a blank.
Public Enemy.
My husband will kill me. That's shameful.
2 correct answers.
OK. I'm going to go drop zone 2 then in hope that pays off.
Clump is ready
Yeah.
for you. Light up drop zone 2. 4 counters out will draw you level with Richard. 5 will see you through.
Oh, geez.
It's down. Is that going to be... Oh, there you go. It's a pincer attack.
Hopefully. Give me something. Oh, yes.
That is 4. That's the 4 that draws you level with Richard. Well
Okay.
done. £200 with your first drop. You've got 1 more. If you can get 1 more counter out, you'll be going through to the head-to-head with Diane.
I'll go back to drop zone 2 again, please.
Light up drop zone 2. What about that one?
If you get something over, stays flat, that'd be great.
Oh, goodness me, it's riding.
That's not what I wanted.
Last thing you needed.
Yeah.
So, £200. You take that from the machine, put it into your bank. You finish up with £250. So as things stand, Diane is in the lead with £850. Richard and Christy have got £250. So we come to sudden death. One more question for Christy and Richard to decide who will face Diane in the head-to-head. Good luck. Here comes your sudden death question. How many different faces does a decahedron have? Richard?
10?
It is 10, Richard. Well done.
Well done.
So at the end of the round, Diane is through with £850. Richard goes through on sudden death. Christy, I'm afraid that means with £250, we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you very much.
In this round, you'll each be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can either try and answer it or you can pass it to your opponent. If you give me a correct answer, you put the counter into the machine. If you give me a wrong answer, your opponent will get the counter to put into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner and will be playing for £10,000. Diane, you have a lead, so it's your choice. Would you like the first question or would you like Richard to have it?
Could I have the first question, please, Ben?
Of course you can. Which fortress complex is the tower mentioned in the Legend of the Princes in the Tower? If you're not sure, you can pass it, of course.
No, I don't really know, so I'm going to pass to Richard.
Right, Richard, any ideas?
I'm afraid I have no idea, Ben.
So, you're going to have a guess?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Let's find out. Is the answer Alcatraz? It's the Tower of London.
Oh.
So, well done, Dan. You passed very nicely then. You get the first counter to put into the machine. Where do you want to go?
Could I go drop zone 2, please, Ben?
Let's light it up. When you're ready, Diane. Is that going to get that silver counter over?
I hope so.
There's still a big clump there, isn't there?
It's gone flat.
It has gone flat. Yep.
Yeah.
Well done.
Come on.
So that's 5, Diane. Well done. 5 across tipping point, which is £250.
Thank you.
Take that from the machine and put it into your bank. So you go up to £1,100. Very well done.
Thank you.
Right, Richard, here's your chance. Your first question. In a game of Scrabble, how many points is the letter Z worth?
I think I want to have a go at that one.
OK.
Because this letter isn't used very often in Scrabble, so I'm going to go with 10.
I think it might be 10. Diane, do you play Scrabble much?
Yes, I think it's 10.
And you would have gone with 10?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Is the letter Z worth 10? Yes, it is. Well done, Richard. 17 will draw your level.
I'm going to have a go in drop zone 1, please.
OK, let's light it up.
Get it on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's a big clump there, isn't there? Dang. You going to get anything there?
enough.
Nothing. Oh, Richard. Needed something over that top shelf.
Did.
Unfortunately, nothing for that counter. So, Diane, we come back to you. Wookey Hole, the Cheddar Gorge, and the city of Wells are in which English county?
I think I know this, so I'm going to play
Okay.
and say Somerset.
Gone with Somerset. Did you have any ideas, Richard?
I thought it was Somerset as well.
You would have gone with Somerset. Diane, let's find out. Is that the right answer? It is. Well done, Diane.
Thank you.
So, you get to put a counter into the machine. Where would you like to put it?
Can I have drop zone 1, please, Ben?
Let's light it up. Steady drop, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hope it doesn't ride.
It's nice and flat. There is a bit of a gap there, though. Just a nudge. Not enough. Big sigh from Richard, because that could be just the opportunity he needs to try and get some counters. So, Richard, we come to you for your second question. Which naturally occurring protein is used in cosmetic surgery as a dermal filler for treating wrinkles and skin aging? You can pass, of course, if you're not sure.
I wouldn't have a clue, so I'm going to pass it over.
Thank you.
Diane.
Botox?
Gone with Botox. Richard, what do you reckon?
I hope it's not right.
We're not sure. We think it might be Botox. Collagen. Right, so Richard, here's your chance.
I think we're going to have to stick with drop zone 1.
Let's
please,
do it.
Ben.
Let's load it up. You still need 17 to draw level. There is a lot on that tipping point if you can get enough over the top shelf. Get down. Now then, how many can we get over? Go on. Now,
You've got them all.
could this be what we're after?
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
Good old collagen.
Love it. I'm going to have some now.
Richard, you needed 17 to draw level. That's an 18 counter drop,
Wow.
which equals the record for a single counter as well. As you can see, £900 in one drop. That goes into your bank. There is now just £50 in it. Very well done, Richard. OK, so Diane, your third and final question. If the time in the UK now is 4 p.m, what would the current time be in New York?
New York.
You can pass it, of course.
No, I don't really know, so I will pass it to Richard. Okay. I don't know. I don't know enough to guess it, so
OK,
yeah, I'll
so
pass it.
Richard.
11. I think it's 8 o'clock in the morning, is my best guess.
So, if the current time in the UK right now is 4 p.m, we think it will be 8 a.m.
Yes.
Is the answer 8 a.m? 11 a.m. 5 hours behind. So, well done, Diane. This could be your last counter to put into the machine. Richard has the lead. It's just one counter, just £50.
I'm going to go for drop zone 2, please, Ben.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2. There's still a clump there, isn't there, on the tipping point? It's a patchy top shelf. Oh,
No.
is that
wrong
gonna
place.
be?
No.
Oh,
No.
Diane! Goodness me. Nothing with your last count, Diane. So, if you give me the correct answer to this question, Richard, you'll be playing for £10,000. Diane, if Richard gets this wrong, you could still be in with a shout.
Right,
Here comes your
crossed.
third and final question. Look Who It Is the autobiography of which comedian? You can pass it if you're not sure. Do you think Diane knows, though?
I don't know, do you? I'm going to pass it because I don't know.
Right, Diane.
Don't know, sorry, I can't think.
Can't think of a
No.
comedian?
Dick Emery.
Dick Emery.
Dick Emery.
Richard?
Still no idea.
Still no idea.
I don't think that's right, though.
I don't think that's right,
guess
no.
I would have said Alan Carr.
OK. Diane's gone with Dick Emery. Is the answer Dick Emery? It was Alan Carr. Richard, you did know. So either way, it didn't matter because, unfortunately, Diane, that means you will be going home. Well done, Richard. You have one more counter to put into the machine.
Drop zone 2, please.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2. This will be the 12th counter into drop zone 2. She's been very popular. Oh, yeah.
Could be a rider.
Could well be, couldn't it?
No.
Settled. Might split them. Bit like that. So nothing for that final counter. However, Richard, you are today's winner with that massive 18 counter drop. Diane, thank you so much for playing, but with £1,100, I'm afraid we have found your tipping point. You have, of course, won your West End Theatre tickets and dinner on us, so do enjoy your
That's
night out.
fantastic. I've had a great day.
It's been lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Richard here has made it through to our final. He's currently got £1,150. Very well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
What a roller coaster. Sudden death in round 2, record equalling 18 counter drop in the head-to-head.
It's a very close call in every round.
Richard, if you do get £10,000, what would you do with the money?
Just celebrated our 2nd anniversary, so it's got to start thinking about family, and we want the bigger house. So if whatever we get today, we'll be going straight into the
future of the
deposit
family.
for the house. Yeah.
Wow, OK. No pressure then.
No, none whatsoever.
Well, look, in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put our jackpot counter into the machine. All you need to do to go home with £10,000 is get it out again. I'm going to show you 6 question categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2 or 3 counters into the machine. The more counters you play for, the harder the question will be. But of course, the more counters you win, the easier it should be to get that jackpot counter across the tipping point and into the win zone.
Yes.
If you don't manage to do it, you'll still get £50 for every counter that drops for you at this stage. But we would really, really love for you to leave with £10,000.
Who will I?
Right, we need to release this jackpot counter. Where are you going to put it?
I think I'm going to give drop zone 4 a chance.
OK, let's load up drop zone 4, please. You've not used it till now,
I haven't.
so she's been waiting for you. When you're ready,
Okay.
let's get the jackpot in there. Oh, right.
Ugh.
Edged itself to the middle. That's OK. It's nice and flat. So, should we have a look at your endgame subjects?
Yes, please.
Here they go. Hobbies, pop music, history, food and drink, language and sport. So, you can choose anyone to start with. You just need to let me know which one and for how many counters, Richard.
I'm going to get one of the horrible ones out the way first, and I'm going to go with hobbies.
Hobbies for...
Please. For 3 counters.
Right, we're going to start with hobbies for 3 counters, please. In a series of Nintendo video games, where do the characters Super Mario, Luigi and Yoshi live? Hyrule, Mushroom Kingdom or Las Venturas?
I have never been a video game fan.
No. What do you know about the Super Mario characters?
Italian.
Right.
So I'm going to go for Mushroom Kingdom. Just for the simple fact you get mushrooms on a pizza,
Should we light it up?
if we must.
Let's take Mushroom Kingdom, please. Is the answer Mushroom Kingdom? Yes, it is!
Grief.
They have little mushrooms that they can eat and then they get bigger and...
Okay, I'll take your word for
There
that.
you
Ben.
go. That's all you need to know. Right, 3 counters.
Drop zone 4 then,
Let's
please.
light it up.
Thought that would happen.
Drop zone 4 again.
Yes, please.
Light it up. Down. Second.
Oh,
That could be very nice.
That could be nice with subs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's what we wanted.
Very nice.
And what about this? See if that... Oh, it's all moving nicely.
Lovely.
That's 3 to kick us off. So another £150, 1,300 in the bank. Where now?
Drop zone 4 again.
Light it up. Okay, get that one over on the edge. Maybe both of them, maybe none.
Building a little wall up, so...
Okay, let's go back to categories. Pop music, history, food and drink, language or sport. Which next?
Well, I'm going to try and get rid of one of my really horrible ones, and I'm going to go for history,
Right.
please.
For how many?
For 3.
Right.
Again, please.
History for 3 counters, please. In which US state did Rosa Parks refuse to relinquish her bus seat, helping to initiate the civil rights movement? Alabama, Alaska, or Arizona?
I'm going to say Alabama.
Do you want me to load it up?
Yes, please.
Let's take it. What made you go Alabama?
Again, no rhyme or reason.
Is this a bit like having mushrooms on pizza?
Yeah.
If that's the right answer, we've got 3 counters. Is the answer Alabama? Yes! She was in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's my lucky day.
Well done. So, 3 counters.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Fire up. Get a bit of lateral movement on it. There you go. Right, let's get rid of some of these. Clear that shelf.
Yeah.
3. 3 more, okay.
Okay.
Another £150 that we add into the bank. So that's gone up to 1,450. 2 to go.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Light it up, please. Okay.
Oh, that could be nice.
Could be very nice. Oh,
Go
I tell
on,
you what.
go on.
Now flip, flip.
Yes.
We'll shift all those. Let's have them all. Another £100 for those two. So we're up to £1,550. So, one more.
Drop zone 4 again, please.
Light it up, please.
Yes.
Oh, I tell you what, Richard.
I'm liking that.
Come on. Get over. You're making this look very easy, Richard. Oh, go on. One counter. Can you see that overhang on the right-hand side
can.
as well? Another 50 quid. So we're up to £1,600. We've got 4 categories left.
Let's get language done, please.
Okay, language for how many?
For 3.
Right, stick with 3, this time for language. The Japanese word karaoke translates into English as empty what? Orchestra, voice, or song?
I don't know, I just got a nagging doubt that it's empty voice. So I'm going to go with voice.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
Let's take voice. Does the Japanese word karaoke translate into English as empty voice? Empty orchestra.
Was it really?
Orchestra.
Okay.
Right, that's the first stumble we've had
Yes.
in this end game. 3 left, pop music, food and drink, and sport.
Right, let's go pop music for 3, please.
Right, pop music for 3 counters, please. Billy Joe Armstrong is the lead singer of which US rock band? Kings of Leon, Green Day, or The Killers?
I'm going to have a guess and say Kings of Leon. I am. Kings of Leon.
Yeah?
Yes.
Should we take it?
Yes, please.
Light up the Kings of Leon. Complete stab in the dark, this one.
It is.
Is the answer the Kings of Leon? Green Day. Ah. Right, it's suddenly got a lot more tense.
Yes.
Food and drink and sport are all we're left with.
Let's go food and drink for 3 counters, please, Ben.
Food and drink question for 3 counters, please. The dessert baklava is traditionally made using layers of which type of pastry? Puff, phyllo, or choux?
Well, I don't think you can get layers of puff pastry. At least I don't think you can. So, I'm going to, again, another stab. Phyllo.
Do you want to light it up?
Yes, please.
Let's take phyllo. We really need to get this back on track. Is baklava traditionally made using layers of phyllo pastry? It is!
Thank goodness.
Get in! That's the result.
Yes.
Right.
Back on track.
We are back on track. 3 counters.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Okay, light it up, please. Oh, slap bang.
Nice.
That is very nice. Is this the counter that wins you 10 grand, Richard? Oh!
Oh, come on.
That's extraordinary.
All right, well, we've got 2 more to put in there.
At least we can
Hopefully,
see it.
any nudge will knock that off.
2 to go.
We'll have another one in drop zone 4, please,
Light it up.
Ben.
Goodness me. And again, anything over, will this be our £10,000 drop? Oh! That's 6 across the tipping point. £1,900. But the one thing that didn't drop, you got close, was the jackpot. It's clinging
Oh, for dear life, yes.
by a thread. Right, we've got one more.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Light it up, please. anything on the right-hand side, surely.
I think he's going to fill that gap.
Is it going to go? Wow, okay. So, we've got £1,900.
We have.
It's defying the laws of physics right now, the
And
tipping point
gravity.
machine.
Yes.
So it's our last category, sport.
Sport for 2.
Okay,
please.
let's have a sport question for 2 counters. The Louisville Slugger is an iconic brand of which of these pieces of sporting equipment? Tennis racket, baseball bat, or golf club?
I play a bit of golf. I've never heard of a Louisville Slugger. Tennis racket. It's got to be baseball. It sounds American. So I will go with baseball bat, please.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
Let's take baseball bat. If the Louisville Slugger is a baseball bat, we've got 2 counters. Is that the right answer? Yes, it is. Well done, Richard. So here we go.
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up. Get down, get down, yes. Right, it's quite far over.
It is.
Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Come on, what do you got for us, machine? Richard!
Oh,
get in!
amazing.
Well done!
Absolutely
well
amazing.
done! £10,000. And the other thing is, there's a little bonus prize in there as well.
I didn't even see that.
Do you want to know what you've won?
Yes, please.
A shopping spree, courtesy of Into Shopping Centres. Richard, how you feeling?
I'm overwhelmed, to be fair. I'm very, very excited.
Well done, Richard. You've been an absolutely brilliant, brilliant contestant. I'm just
Lovely.
delighted for you. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Congratulations. What does this mean for the family, do you think?
Well, it's going to be a good little start towards the deposit for a new house. So, yeah, she's the wife, Naomi, is going to be absolutely thrilled with that, as am I.
Just brilliant. Well done, Richard. So the underdog for the first 2 rounds, Richard made a miraculous comeback in round 3 with a massive 18 counter drop that catapulted him into the lead. The jackpot counter was playing hard to get, but 10 counters later, Richard goes home with our £10,000 jackpot. Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will hang in the balance. I'm off for a lie down. Goodbye.